Tarot Tribe. Welcome to the channel, Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and as I mentioned on previous videos, we are going to do a love reading today for the beautiful sign, the fire sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everyone. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. Ooh, I don't know what I did here. We have entered Mercury retrograde. For many of you in love, this means that energetic connections that you thought may have been completed are coming back around, okay? And yeah, I've been seeing that quite a bit through my readings, but let's look into your energies and see what we have for the next 30 days. I am completing or performing this reading on June 30th. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so far behind. When I'm not focused, you see what happens? When I'm not focused, that's what happens. So I am doing this reading on the 14th of July, okay? The 14th of July. And it's going to be, this reading will resonate, I would say, for the next 30 days, okay? 30 days from the time that you see it, or 30 days from the time that I am pulling this energy. All right, so let's get started. We are going to start with the Energy Oracle deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Angels, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy for my beautiful Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please know that I do personal readings. My email in the description box is working again. So if you'd like to contact me there for a personal reading, please feel free to do so. Last card for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hope you're liking the white sheet. I wanted it white so that the cards would stand out just a little bit better for you in the camera. So let's pull, let's see what we have here. Oh goodness. Card number 25 right off the bat, deceit. Okay. Card number 25 adds to a 7. We have deceit. Something that is not authentic, that is not true, that is manipulative. I'm getting manipulative energy. Oh my gosh. The next card is card number 8, and we have indecision, stuck at an impasse, and it could be because you are being manipulated or deceived, and you sense, right? You have your higher sense of intuition of that energy. And the last card we have is all tied up. Oh my goodness, my beautiful Leos, somebody's really got you in a fold here. You are just, this is not the characteristic of the Leo that I'm used to seeing. This is someone who's confused. This is someone who indecisive, who is not moving forward, uncertainty about their energy, but I feel it's because of this outside manipulation. So let's get into your reading here. This is very concerning for my Leos. Very concerning, very concerning. All right. Angels, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy we have for my Leos and love? Two more, please. Last card for my Leos. Thank you. Overall energy for Leo. What is their person's energy? What's their person's energy? Leo's person's energy. Leo's person's overall energy. I'll move that out there. All right. At the bottom of the deck in the overall hidden energies, we have strength, Leo energy. We have the Page of Coins. And we have the Magician. This is very interesting because, Leo, you are that fire sign. You are that strength, that determination and confidence. And I do feel with the Page of Coins, you want to plant a new seed. You want to go forward. Yeah, but you're being burdened and held down by some outside force. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here. So my Leo's energy, overall energy, we have the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, discontent, sadness, disappointment, backstabbing, could be betrayal in there as well. Your first card is the Star card, Aquarian energy. And I do feel like you're being guided, like you're following your intuition, or the universe is guiding you in a new direction, which is very true because it's followed by the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, moving in a different direction with the Nine of Cups, which can grant you a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment. Your next card is the Six of Wands, victory, recognition, admiration. And then we have the Eight of Wands, right? There's that communication, or you could be traveling or moving. So all of this has been spurned by this heartbreak here. So let's get some insight, because your cards overall are very good, and yet we have this surrounding energy around you. So this could be your previous partner. Let's see what we have. Let's clarify the Three of Swords for the overall energy, please, for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last card. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling that there was a disconnect here. There was a break. You removed yourself from the situation. However, you still feel stuck with that Hangman's energy, not being allowed to move forward. Maybe that you still have unfinished business with this person, and they're dragging it out on purpose, right? They're making it challenging, or they're blocking your way moving forward. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. So, ooh, and the Two of Cups. This is definitely, and then the Devil card, Capricorn energy. So this does have to do with a committed partnership. Could be a marriage that has gone very toxic and gone awry, and now that you're wanting to release, this person is like, oh no, you don't get off that easily, or I'm not letting you move forward that easily. And so they're making it very difficult. making it very difficult. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands for you, my Leos, because all of your cards are beautiful energy, but the blockage is definitely there. More. Wow. One more. So clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, which is synonymous with this all tied up oracle card, right? All tied up. And then we have the Ace of Wands again. And we have the Ten of Wands. Yes. You are pursuing that passionate brand new beginning, but you are tied down due to the burdens. You can't exactly move forward. It's like pushing a brick wall, and you desperately want to move forward. That's for sure. You want to follow your inner calling with that star energy. There's that Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is what you had over here. You know, you want to start even a baby step. You would even like to do a baby step. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for my Leos. Clarify the Eight of Wands. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Justice card. Okay, some relief. I feel like there will be a compromise. There will be a conversation of a compromise in this partnership. It may cost some finances, or you may have to relieve some finances or offer something pretty big to this person, but there is release that is going to come to you. They will give you the opportunity for that compromise, that conversation to release, so that it will allow you to move forward. Now, what you need to think about is at what cost? What cost are you willing to pay for your freedom and for your release and for your peace of mind? Okay? Yeah. All right, let's look at this person's energy. Overall energy for your person is the Knight of Coins. Yeah, they're willing to drag this out as long as they have to in order to get what they want. We have the Moon card, Piscean energy. I feel they definitely have some secrets, some shadow energy that they're working with here in order to keep you off balance. We have the Five of Cups. They do have a lot of, they do feel a big sense of loss, sadness, disappointment. But the crazy thing is there's still that piece of love in there for you and or for the relationship, which is why they're dragging this out. I mean, if they were really done, they would, you know, let things be over. But because they still have that little sense of love for the relationship, they're holding this, I feel like, a grudge. All right, next card, the Queen of Coins. And I feel that this is the long-term person. You may be the financial breadwinner. They may be the financial breadwinner. Whoever is the breadwinner will definitely be the one to make the financial compromise. Again, the Lovers, Gemini energy. It's a choice, right? It's, you had a very deep soul tie connection with this person, but it's also a choice. And it seems like my Leos have chosen to release The next card is the Four of Wands. Yes, and this definitely affects the family, the home. There could be children that are involved in regards to this as well. But your person is definitely a little bitter, is what I'm feeling. A little bitter. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Coins for your person. Last card, the Knight of Coins. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So, yeah, this person knows that things need to move forward. They know they need to have this conversation. They're strategizing because they want to come out on top. But their greed and their deceit is what's turning this Eight of Pentacles in their reverse. I don't feel like they're going to come out ahead. In fact, I feel like for all of the work that they're trying to do to manipulate and deceive and make things difficult, it's gonna come back around on them. Right now we have Saturn in retrograde, which is, you know, karma hits you, and this person's gonna rack up some karma that's gonna hit them where they're not gonna like it. Let's clarify the Moon, please. Clarify the Moon. Clarifying the Moon, we have the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Wow. So see, this is why they're dragging it, because secretly they still have a lot of love invested in this relationship. They still feel very deeply, and they feel like if they try to make this, you know, last as long as it possibly can, you know, this universe or your feelings may change and you may come back around. But that's not going to happen, especially when you manipulate. You can't manipulate someone into loving you and deceiving you. See? There's the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is also a card of deceit. This is also a card of manipulation, of avoidance. They want to avoid this pain. They don't like what they're going through, and they're angry. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, please, for Leo's person. Clarify the Five of Cups. Wow, we have the Moon card. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of karma. So what they don't realize through their anger and through their bitterness, this karma is going to come back around to them. It's going to be like a slingshot, and the rebirth that they are wanting in this relationship is not going to take place. Because when Leo is determined and when Leo is forced to act a certain way or be a certain way, yeah, look at that, Four of Wands, the home. They're going to go their own direction. They're very independent and going to make up their own mind and their own choices. All right, let's clarify the Queen of Coins. Who is this Queen of Coins, please? This is Virgo energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You may be dealing with an earth sign or somebody with strong earth sign in their chart. We have the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Four of Pentacles. So you were a soulmate to this person. You were destined to meet this person. They were meant to teach you. You were meant to teach each other lessons. But this was not... soulmates don't last lifetimes. There are times where soulmate can come in for a season, for a reason. It doesn't mean that it's forever. And once you've learned that lesson, you move on. This person with the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess doesn't want to move on. They're not accepting that the lesson is over. They're not accepting that it's time to release and move on to other things. All right. Oops, sorry about that. Let's clarify the Lovers, Gemini energy for Leo's person. Clarify the Lovers, Gemini energy. Ooh, I gotta take this one, and I gotta take this one, and I gotta take this one. All right. Clarifying the Lovers, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person desperately wants things to go back the way they were, where there was loyalty and a firm foundation, and, you know, you two were a power couple, and, you know, this person is not living in the reality of how things currently are. They feel as though they can go back to that time and that place of the past. They're trying to recreate. They could be gaslighting you as well, my Leos. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Last card for the Four of Wands. All right. Four of Wands is clarified by, the Queen of Cups, the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. He, I'm just saying she because it's a Queen of Cups, but could be a he. This person is still nurturing in their own way a road back to the sacred place of home, family, you know. Yeah, they're still strategizing on how to get this back. And they feel the longer they can drag these things out, that'll give you time to see and to change your mind about truly ending the connection. Sorry guys, I'm gonna put this on silent. But I feel like my Leos are done. They've made up their mind. They know they want to go a different direction. Let's close out this reading for my beautiful fire sign of Leo, please. Whee! Closing messages for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance, please. You guys, my allergies are killing me, so I'm so sorry if I sound a little nasally. All right. The first card we have is pregnancy. Pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, mother figure. Okay. This is definitely a red flag. This person may be telling you they are pregnant. They may be telling you they are with child, or they could be using the children against you in some way, shape, or form. Big red flag right there, because it says entrapment. You have this all tied up, right? Indecision. Are you going to stay for a baby? Can they get you to stay committed to them due to this baby situation? The next card is gift. Date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. Yeah, the surprise is ta-da. And then we have call, expressing, conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. There's that conversation. A real big conversation of compromise needs to be had. I understand this person may not be at that point just yet, but try to not have any physical connection with this person, because it's very possible they will use that as a trap to keep you. So there you have it, my beautiful Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of the Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. It has been my pleasure, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.